Agencies look for applicants with life experience, and life experience can be either negative or positive. And a lot of our students, just humans in general, have made some sort of mistake, right? They've had a DUI, maybe a petty theft early on, and the first thing we say is you have to show how you've changed that behavior. And you have to be able to articulate what got you to the point where you made the decision that, number one, this was a mistake, and then what did you do about it? How did you fix it? How did you learn from that, and what are you going to do with it now? And what we see with them doing it now is when they go out onto the street and they meet someone and the person's had a DUI, I don't anticipate that officer is going to look at that person and say, I had a DUI 5 years ago, I totally understand. However, that officer is going to be more empathetic to that situation.
We all go through peaks and valleys, and life takes us in many different directions. Well, there was a time when I was an adult and I had gotten in trouble with the law, because we're all human, right? And I had to, be brought to justice and face my consequences, right? Well, there was an officer there that when I was on my way to jail, he had a heart-to-heart with me. And that really resonated with me and made me realize what I wanted to do with my life. I didn't want to be on this side of the law. I wanted to be on the other side of the law. And it took me a long time to get to where I'm at. It took me 10 years, 10 hard years after that decision, after I, paid my dues. It took me 10 years of persevering to actually get that badge and be sworn in. What I tell somebody who's interested in law enforcement but maybe have a past with, criminal history, and don't be discouraged, because we don't want squeaky clean, never experienced anything negative people, okay? Not saying they're bad people, but the majority of people that we come in contact with on a daily basis are going through something, okay? And if you have no life experience, you're not gonna be able to connect with those people, okay? If you've, I'm not saying go out and do drugs, that's not what I'm saying, but you smoked marijuana 10 years, 5 years ago, If you've never ever done anything like that, now you're talking to some juvenile that you're trying to talk out of, going down that road. If you've never experienced that, they're gonna see it right on your face. They're gonna call you out. They're gonna be like, you don't know what what I've been through or what I'm going through. So we want life experience, okay? Just because you have negative things in your past does not mean that this career isn't for you. This career is for people who want to help the community, and as long as there's no felonies on your record or anything like that, nothing is a guaranteed no.